Shut up and sit down.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Third Shift for the very first officially really real regular episode of Third Shift for 2019. Except it's not, because this is the Conjecture special.
Conjecture special.
Except before we get to all that cool stuff, we got to go through the usual bullshit. So you know it's me, Matt, your host. This is episode 124. With me, as always, is Eric. And hey, Eric, how was your week this week?
My week was glorious. Not quarter end finished up. I worked all weekend, so I'm on God knows whatever day of work. I am almost there, though. We have almost made it to the weekend. It's a real Thursday right now. I have not had a day off in over 11, 12, 13 days. Woo! I'm ready for it. I am just, I can taste it. You know, but it's like a bowl of cereal, and it's so tasty, and you move it closer and closer to your mouth, and then you're just sucking it down. You're just sucking that milk down. Oh, that's coming. I can't wait. There are no plans this weekend. We are doing nothing. I will be playing video games, hanging out with the family all weekend long. I don't care what anybody else wants to do. It's going to be great. Beyond that,
awesome.
I've been playing Sea of Thieves, having a glorious time in there. I'll talk more in detail on that on our monthly topic, but I'll just say, what a great game that is. Gosh bless. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I got to send Randy Pitchford a friend request because he plays Sea of Thieves, so I got to get in there with him and do some pirating action. I'm sure he's like a legend probably. I'm not. I'm still scrub dub, but anyways, doesn't matter.
I believe he's still a scrub dub with you.
Oh, well, we'll find out.
You think Randy Pitchford's got time to play games? He's got to do magic tricks, dude.
That's true. You are correct, sir. But he does say he loves that game, so we'll find out. I'm going to go ahead and friend him. I'll get in there, and we'll man a boat together and have a good old time. I can't wait. And I'll report back to everybody once we do. Beyond that, played a little bit of Messenger. I've played a little bit of Celeste. I played a little bit of freaking Swords of Ditto. Messed with Subnautica a little bit more. Got eaten by a big fish thing, and then I was like, yeah, this game's too crazy for me. I don't know how to build things, don't want to go searching for things for hours because my kids start yelling, it's Bad News Bears. But it is a beautiful game nonetheless. I recommend if you love that sort of like survival game, go for it. But for me, just ain't my deal. And that's about it. It's been a pretty kind of week because, like I said, I worked a whole bunch. What about you, Matt?
Yeah, it's been a pretty type of week for me as well. I didn't work quite as much as you because I did get one day off in between, but it still just feels like I've been working nonstop forever. But that's about to come to an end with this weekend for not enough days. But then I do get my vacation later in the month, so that'll be really cool. So as for what I've been doing this week, I can't think of anything really cool. Mom and I did watch Bird Box on Netflix over the weekend. I enjoyed it. You could tell it was a Netflix movie, but I enjoyed what they did with it. I enjoyed the different aspect of it, and it made me think about some interesting things. So there we go. I mean, what more can you ask from a movie or take away from a movie than, hey, it made you think about something after it was done? I mean, that's a good movie to me. So I enjoyed it. I've been seeing people say it's lame and stupid and whatever, but people's tastes will vary. Your mileage may vary too. I liked it.
I liked it too. So you got a third shift approval on this show.
There you go.
So anybody who's a hater, hey, you know what? Go jump off a bridge, blindfolded. There you go.
Mm-hmm. But then another fun thing I've been doing, I've been playing Earth Defense Force 5. That game is the best. It is my favorite game right now. And I had the greatest moment. The last time I was playing it, there's, you go underground and you find like tunnels and the bugs come out of everywhere and it's ridiculous. And the voice acting, as I've said, is so cheesy and stupid. And one of the at the very beginning of that level, you see the first bugs come out, and one of your NPC soldiers goes, "Shitty monsters, taste my fire!" And he's got a flamethrower. So the whole rest of the time, as soon as a monster popped out, I went, "Shitty monsters!" Brrr, shot him up. It was great. Shitty monsters. It was so good, and it's delivered even cheesier than I said it. So it was just loud in my surround sound. It came from every speaker. It was great. Oh, so good. But I love that game. And then the other fun thing I've been doing, I've been listening to old episodes of the Brian and Vinny Show on WrestlingObserver.com. And what they do is they watch old episodes of Raw and Nitro from 19 years ago and talk about it. And I was never allowed to watch wrestling when I was a kid because, oh, that's stupid. Turn that off. And now when I try to watch those old shows, they're so bad that I can't make it like more than 20 minutes into that. So I listen to this and like, how did somebody put that garbage on TV? And it's like for years and years, and it just keeps going like, it's especially WCW, just going off a total cliff. So it's so much fun to hear these guys talk about it and get so mad and worked up and like baffled and stupefied by how awful the segments are booked, the matches are run, the finishes. It's so great. I've been having such a blast with that, just cracking up every single day.
I'm going to say this, though. Even if it was bad and even if none of those were good, I did watch wrestling when I was little. And I thought that was just the greatest stuff ever. But, of course, I was just 9 through, 13, 14, 15. So, for me, I didn't understand how all that worked. I didn't care. I just wanted to see the men get up there and be ridiculous and fight and go nuts. And that's what I got. And so I feel that it was superb.
Well, see, that's the thing is everyone thinks, oh, man, the Attitude Era was so great. But now that they actually are watching it, like as adults, as human beings who have a brain, and they're watching it, they're going, oh, God, some of this stuff is unspeakably bad. Like it completely indefensible.
Oh, no doubt.
And it's so hilarious to hear it from people who know and are passionate about the business to just hear how awful it is and hear how insane it drives them. Oh, God. I love it. I love it. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for me. As a team this week, we did IG2G episode 44. Ironic that it was 44 and there were only 4 games. Like we had a full 4 theme. Did you catch it? Because that's totally what we went
magic.
For. Yes, that's what we went for. I did it again. Oh, yes, I'm the best.
5 stars. 5 stars, Matt. Fantastic. You had a good time with that one. But, of course, it's a slow month, so there's not a lot of games out. Still not a lot of games coming out right now. That's all right. We made it work because that's what we do, man.
That's right. And, hey, speaking of work, we're not doing any next week because we don't have a Talented Tuesday or an IG2G or I think like anything coming up. We got to record the Shifter Monthly Topic, I think is the only thing we got, but that's on the Patreon if you want to know more about that. Check out later in the episode. Oh, boy, that's how we do it. Hey, you know what else we do? We tell you about shift codes for Golden Keys in Borderlands 2, so hit up the Twitter, the Reddit, the forums, the Instagram. Hit up your preferred shift code provider and get yourself some free loot. It's going to be sweet.
And as I was just discussing, there is nothing happening in the video game world right now. So let me go, Gearbox News. Hey, what's going on? Nothing. I will say, because I don't think we've really mentioned it too much, because neither of us have VR headsets, so it's kind of like bleeping off of our radar. Borderlands 2 VR, of course, has come out. It's been received pretty well. I think its Metacritic rating is like 71-ish or so. So
it's not bad.
It's doing pretty well. Everyone says it's kind of a VR version of Borderlands 2. It's missing some of the...
You don't say.
Well,
Gee whiz.
It's missing some of the essence of it, but all in all, it's still fun and enjoyable. Well, that sounds precisely as it should be. So, kudos to them. Once again, if we had VR headsets, I would totally buy it and play it, but I do not have a headset, and I cannot afford one. So, not going to happen. Sorry about that. Other than that, on the publishing side and development side, nothing is happening. There is no news, no games popping out right now. All is quiet on the Western Front.
Great. So that's going to wrap up the episode. We did it.
That's it. We did it, man.
Don't forget to save.
Shut up and sit down.
Psych, sucker face.
Oh, damn.
Today is, of course, the Conjecture Land Day. This is where we say definitively where Gearbox is heading this year. We have been atrociously wrong every year, as we have been with everything we ever guessed for Gearbox. This will be the year of dreams, though. This will be the year where we get it right. I think this is the year where we get it right. I think we can do it, man. I think we can go to the Conjecture Land, and I think we can get those dreams and hopes out there and make them all come true. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and just quickly recap. All right, there's a lot of rumors floating around, a lot of things happening in the Gearbox software community. through the Reddit, through the link, the super submodel leaks, who's secretly just actually Randy Pitchford.
Whoa! Spoiler alert! That's going to
alert.
be in Conjecture land there. Oh no.
All right, so
No,
anyways,
that's just truth.
there's a whole bunch of stuff getting updated on the Steam database or whatever it is, and that's been being paid attention to. It's supposed to be for sure some kind of DLC for Borderlands 2. None of this is confirmed though, but supposedly that's what that is. So you got to think of that. Some sort of magical DLC is supposed to be in the pipelines. So with those coming out and that happening simultaneously, Black Squirrel apparently has gone through the QC part of getting something going for the Borderlands series. Now, previously they've worked on some remasters for 2K, including the Borderlands 2 for the PS3. So it's conjectured that Borderlands Remastered, the original, which is of course what they put on their title there, is going to be coming out pretty soon. So if you take, what people are saying they found out, once again, rumors, and once again, things they've looked and peeked to pooed at, Borderlands Remastered is something that has been worked on, done, and is now in the process of getting okayed, QC'd, and then at some point in time possibly coming out. All right. Haven't heard a word or peep on Brothers in Arms or anything of that nature. Haven't heard a word on Borderlands 3, really, beyond it's being worked on vigorously by Gearbox, but that's been said for years now, so obviously, who knows. There's been a couple more, but it doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure everybody knows there are whispers and rumors of DLC, of course, Borderlands 3, and of course, the Borderlands Remastered coming out. How do you want to tie this all in? If it means anything at all, I don't know. We're going to find out, because we're going to take that boat, Matt. We're going to take that boat. You can shake your head as long as you take your paddle and you start rowing, Matt, because we got to get to the island.
Keep on rowing. Here I go.
Are you ready?
Boo-boo.
Man, I was thinking, man, we haven't been to the island in a while. You think it's still there?
True.
I mean, tectonic plates, they shift sometimes, and sometimes things move around.
I can't tell. There's like fog. There's like mysterious fog. It's thick like pea soup. Like it feels ominous. Like I hear like a cello in the distance going like spooky music and things.
Oh god, this is weird. Yeah, man, this definitely is getting to be weird, man. I haven't seen. It hasn't looked like this ever. Remember when the last time we was there? I think the cannibals were on the beach. You hear?
Yeah, they were right on. They were on
right
all the
on,
beaches.
Yeah. The f*** was that, Matt? Did you hear that?
Get down. Get down.
Jesus, God, get in the boat. Get in the boat. We're about to land on the beach.
What's happening?
Oh my God, we're gonna die.
This is out there.
I knew this was it.
out there.
Why do we come to this stupid island? This island is cursed. Matt.
Steve tells us we have to.
It's always Steve's fault. If we don't make it out of this, I hope I freaking haunt him for the rest of eternity. Him and his whole family.
I'll hope he's cursed with bad code for the rest of his life if I don't make it.
Let me pull this up, man. I got my iPad with me. What's this noise? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Yo, Matt. Dude, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. Well, you know what this is? You know what this is? He still pulled the knife. Hang on. Maybe it won't come. Maybe it won't come. It's the dream. It's the dream killer. It's the dream killer, man. It's the rare, mythical dream killer. He's on the island. That's his call. I think he's trying to pinpoint our location on the island.
Is it like a bat? It's like echolocation?
Yes. He looks sort of like a bat, but he's pinkish. It's really weird. And he has a huge gaping mouth, more like a leech than a bat. It doesn't look good. I don't want him to find me, Matt.
I don't want that to happen.
He's on the island. If he finds us, every dream and hope, every prediction will be sucked away and we'll be left husks. So go ahead, man.
I think I saw this thing yesterday because I wondered why I seemed so dehydrated.
Oh man, here we are, Matt. We made it out to the island. We got the dream killer. It's out there, man. The cannibals, God knows where they are. They're probably close.
They're probably husks now too.
Well, it's true. The residue from our previous hopes and dreams throughout the years.
Their dreams of eating people are now gone and dust to the wind.
Dust to the wind. Like so many others, and us included, probably will be.
Well, you know what? Well, we still got some time left. I got the conjecture of all conjectures for you.
All right.
So picture the scene. Close your eyes and picture it. It's a dark stage somewhere like PAX West, or better yet, E3, because that'll fit even better. A dark stage in E3, and suddenly, whoosh, 3 gouts of flame shoot up from those flame spooter things, like Kane's entrance, just whoosh, flames, and then whoosh, again they fire off 3 times. 3 flame pillars 3 times, and then 3 spotlights descend on the stage, illuminating 3 cosplayers who are holding a confetti cannon each. Flames. Poof. Each of the 3 cosplayers shoots off a confetti cannon. 3 giant gouts of confetti.
Oh, yeah.
Now, confetti and fire, that's bad. So each cosplayer has a giant fan. 3 giant fans to blow the confetti into the audience.
Oh, even better.
Then you got music. Here's our special guest, Randy Pitchford. Out he comes. He says something like, hello, 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 or hey, 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 or hi, hi, hi. He says something 3 times. He says these things 3 times, and he says, hey, guys, would you like to see a magic trick? I'm going to need 3 volunteers up on stage. He'll do 3 separate magic tricks for each volunteer that's up on stage. He'll do a magic trick with 3 cards. He'll do a magic trick with 3 cups and a ball. He'll do 333 digits of pi. He'll do all these things. And he'll even have really bad puns, like he'll say like, I'm really thrilled to be here. Thrilled, get it, guys? Thrilled to be here. It's going to be really great. And then after the magic tricks, after more flames, after more confetti, after more fans, after more cosplayers, after more magic tricks, he's going to say, hey, anyone want to see something really cool, like maybe like a 3rd installment of a beloved franchise that we've been working on for a while? Anybody want to see something about that? And everyone will go, yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll go, do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? He'll say something 3 times, like huh, 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 something like that 3 times. Perfect. And he'll go, here it is. Giant flames explode, flames and confetti and spooters and all this other stuff. What's going to be up on the screen? Bulletstorm 2.
Oh my
He'll
God.
go, did you get it, guys? Do you get it? See, like, original Bulletstorm was 1. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition was 2. Bulletstorm 2 is the 3rd edition of a beloved game franchise. Do you get it? Do you get it? Huh? Do you see what I did? Because it was pretty clever. Because I'm Randy Pitchford. I got you. Just think I was talking about something else. What are you thinking?
Nothing's real until it's real.
Now, I know you guys were expecting something else, but what are you so mad about? Don't you love Bulletstorm? Don't you love the Bulletstorm?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much. I actually do, man. I love Bulletstorm, and I very much want them to make a Bulletstorm 2. But it wouldn't be Gearbox making it unless they were publishing it, of course, because people can fly in them are going to be doing that. So.
Well, yeah, they'll be like, "Hey, look, it's from our cool guys. Didn't you guys love the last 2? Look at it. Mm-hmm. Look at now it's 3. Look,
and you missed one very important Randy Pitchford part. Okay, because while he's in there and while he does that magic trick, and afterwards, and he's sweating and he's up on the stage and he goes, "Hey guys, it's hot in here," and he's going to grab his coat. He's always got one of them coats on, and you're going to go, man, that coat don't look like his typical coat. Usually he's got a real snazzy looking coat on, real rich fiber looking kind of coat. He's gonna have like a thrift store suit coat on, and he's gonna go, I want to do a trick. All right, man, this is a real nice coat. My wife picks out all my coats, and he's gonna turn around. You're gonna see a price tag, and he's like, I need someone to guess the price tag. And he's and it's gonna turn out to be $3, Matt. $3.
wait. $3.33.
Oh,
so there's 3 threes.
3 threes.
Even
double
better.
it up.
Yes.
Even better. You did it. Bam. You perfected it. That is perfect.
That's it. That's what's going to happen this year. That's it.
You did it.
And it'll be at E3 because 3 E's. He'll come on.
Oh,
I'm happy to be at the Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3. That's 3 E's, guys. 3. Look, 3. He'll go up to the camera and like wiggle it like this. 3. Look.
I like this. This has some merit. This has a possibility, I think. Man, And that's what Gearbox is doing this year, Matt.
That's what they're doing this year.
That's what they've got planned. That's solid. Do you got a release date for this? Bulletstorm 2?
March 3rd.
March 3rd next year. Bulletstorm 2.
They'll have to figure out a way to divide the year 2020 by 3 because this will be an E3, so it'll be the next year. So it'll be like 33.33 times 33 over this to the third power of, you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I got one for you too, Matt.
All right, let's do it.
I got one for you. Ready? So here's how this is going to happen, all right? The rumors are going to continue this year. All these little ponderances of what's happening, what's going on, and we found out that they put a new little code work into this thing, and Gearbox is really rolling. Borderlands 3 is on its way. Oh man, the Borderlands remaster's coming out. Everyone's gonna start getting pumped. Fever pitch. All the YouTubers are back. All the streamers are back. All the podcasts start just popping back up out of the woodworks. Everyone's like, here we go, boys. Let's get on this wave of Borderlands 3 and the Borderlands. Gearbox is back in business. And then meanwhile, in the political scene, Trump doesn't get his wall. He doesn't get that wall, everybody, because the American people don't want that wall. So we don't get it. But what happens, unbeknownst to everybody, an elite terrorist organization is living and amassing in Mexico, bolstering their powers and their energies, man. And then, without anybody knowing, and with no wall put up, they punch into Texas. And what better way to hurt the American people than to destroy the Lone Star State? They go to Frisco, because Frisco's big, man. They know this is where you go. And they blow it to smithereens. Gearbox Studios, gone. To the winds, Matt. Randy Pitchford's coat flutters away, lands somewhere in Austin, Texas. Somewhere in Austin, Texas. This is where this coat lands. That's how big the explosion is. All right.
Wait, no. You got to change it to San Antonio. It flutters over like the Alamo and it hangs off the front.
Yes.
And it's just
so gorgeous. I like this. I like this modification. All right.
Mm.
And then guess what, everybody? There's no Borderlands 3. Ever. There's no Borderlands remastered. Ever. There's nothing. Gearbox is going to give us nothing ever again. Yes, Matt, do it. Shing.
I'm starting to suspect, my friend, that this is that the call of the Dream Killer is coming from inside the canoe. It's what I'm starting to suspect.
You think it might be me?
You stay the hell away from me, Eric. You get out of my canoe right now.
I take the form of many things.
Jesus Christ.
God bless. So there you go. That's Conjecture land for you. Does anybody really want to know what we think? I don't know.
Does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. Have we ever been right? It doesn't matter at this point.
Not even a single time.
Oh, man. I guess I can be realistic. You know, if we want to hit on Realism Rock.
Yeah, let's get back home.
All right. Whew, man, that was a close call, man.
Oh, we just got to... there it is. There, Realism Rock is here.
Oh, here we go. I can still smell Sean out here. Man.
Didn't we leave Danny here once, too?
Yeah.
Didn't we leave her here? Well, there's like purple strands here. And like a note scrawled like, it says, I love my cat.
I think
Why would she put that on the rock? Why wouldn't she like help or SOS? It's just I heart kitty. I don't know.
That sounds legit. Well, I guess since we're stuck here for a minute, we'll go ahead and say what we really, honest to God, believe is going to happen this year with Gearbox. All right. Man, I'll start with you because my throat's dry from my story, so give me a second.
Well, I'm going to have to pull a Sean and go, I don't know, probably nothing. There you go. That's... anything I would say would be completely wrong. They just came out with Borderlands 2 VR. Maybe it's not even realism rock because it would be a maybe Borderlands remastered. I don't see. I've been teased and strung along so long. I don't have any faith in anything. I'm going to say, hey, look, here we go. Some new collections are going to hit GearboxLoot.com. There you go. That's a realistic prediction here. There you go.
All right. I got you. I understand. So first of all, Gearbox Loot. They're going to keep it iterating on that. Which, by the way, I looked at some of the stuff just today. Some really cool stuff in there. Honest to God, as we did say, it is a little pricey. I'm a poor man, but I am very tempted to get a couple items on there, especially that blanket, and then of course the tumbler, the Gearbox Volt Symbol tumbler. Really,
they have that out now?
Yes, it is fantastic, dude. It looks. It's only $22 too, so it's like expensive, but it's within the realm of being able to purchase. But for a tumbler,
expensive.
Yes. So first off, they're going to keep iterating on that. I think they're doing an amazing job. Keep that up. And I think they even brought somebody on board to help with that coming up or something like that. They brought in a couple new people, which I should know. Next week, I'll let you know because that's not what this episode's about. Anywho's, that's going to happen. Secondly, publishing has been quiet lately, which is really weird because they were really strumming and beating the drum for quite a bit there for that last quarter of the year. So I don't know if that means good things or bad things. I don't know if which way to go with that. I'm gonna assume it means bad things. All right.
I'm gonna assume it doesn't mean bad things, but nothing to announce at this time.
Yeah.
We're stitching the deals together right now, but we can't. Hey, we're talking to these guys about maybe doing it. You can't do that.
Yeah. Let's rephrase. I don't mean bad things as in like they're screwing up or anything. I just mean that nothing's going to happen. They're going to be quiet on the front for probably a half a year. I'm going to say you aren't going to hear much out of them until about June, July.
Okay.
So that's my prediction with the publishing side of the world. As for Gearbox Software themselves, as I told you guys, there's rumors of flying everywhere about this DLC, which keeps on. Everyone's like, this is for real, going to be DLC for Borderlands 2. There's nothing else this can be based off its coding. Then they talked about how Black Squirrel did the whole shindig with the Borderlands Remastered. That's real. All right, so that part's actually happening. I don't know when, but it's happening. And then, of course, Borderlands 3. There's been the Brothers in Arms that's been talked about forever, which I haven't heard a peep on, which boggles my mind because it's been 3+ years and not even a whisper of that one.
I was going to at least work that into my Randy Pitchford presentation, but I couldn't work 3 into Brothers in Arms at all.
So with that, we do have to take into account, and I think there's something that screwed us all over and over again, was that Battleborn came out just a few years ago.
Yeah.
So typically it takes a couple years, 2-3 years in between games for, developers to get something out.
True.
We just kept assuming because they kept talking about saying they were working on this game and said that their whole team wasn't always on Battleborn, et cetera, that they were, probably wasn't the case. Probably was a skeleton crew coming up with Borderlands 3 stuff. So, our bad. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this fall, PAX West, we're going to see Borderlands Remastered. Okay. And then we're going to see, with Borderlands Remastered being released this fall, a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Like some kind of little spiffy spoof that, hey, yeah, it's coming. And that's all we're getting from Borderlands 3 this year is a teaser trailer at the end of the year, and Borderlands Remastered will come out in time to be the big blockbuster for Christmas for Gearbox because it's going to sell.
Oh, here, I got it. It just sparked in my brain. They show off and, oh, look, it's Borderlands Remastered, and they show off all the gameplay and all the other stuff. At the end of that big video announcement / trailer thing, it pans out, and who's playing Borderlands Remastered but Tiny Tina in Borderlands 3 gear in the whole look.
And she's like, 18, so...
And she's like, yeah, look, hey, it's me and Roland, and whoever, Lilith or whatever, is like, Tina, come on, we're almost at Promethea. And she goes, oh, gosh. Run out the door, boom, hey, Promethea, Borderlands 3, Border Worlds, whatever.
If she had Roland with it, that would be actually hilarious. His bones, like his skeleton just sitting there with Tiny Tina.
That's even better.
That would be hilarious. Did you really
have that adventure? Yeah, I did.
Because, of course, Roland's dead.
Puppet mouth. But no, I'm saying she's playing Borderlands Remastered to be like, oh, look, I'm with Roland again. Oh, look, I'm spending
okay.
time.
I thought you meant
That's
like
what
sitting next to Roland. I'm like,
Hey, even better. Just he's a puppet on a string going.
chatter, chatter, chatter with teeth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, that would be fantastic. But yeah, so Borderlands Remastered coming out, being announced with PAX West, probably releasing within weeks of PAX West. It'll be the big, hoo-ha. They're going to give you the teaser for Borderlands 3, and then what's going to happen is in March, you're going to get that DLC that everyone's talking about for Borderlands 2, which is going to lead into a summer blockbuster release of Borderlands 3.
I like it.
That's what I think is going to happen.
That ain't happening.
That's what I'm going to pin my actual reality rock on, which means it's not happening. So,
yeah.
Jokes on all of you listeners, suckers, because nothing's going to happen.
As soon as we say it into this microphone, it transmorphs the world. Like this is a parallel dimension right now because we said that. If we didn't say it, we'd be living in a parallel dimension where Borderlands 3 was announced on Friday. Like it would, hey, look, here it is. You can play it. Woo! But since we said it into this microphone, we've shifted into a parallel universe, and now nothing ever happens.
Because these mics are magic. That's the way this works, man.
I'm the magic mic at the magic school. Do, 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 do.
I want to go to space. Beautiful. So that's my realism rock. So if anybody out there was disappointed with my fantasy land and my conjecture land, there you go. That's what I actually think is going to happen, which means it's not going to happen as we just discussed. But, hey, a man can dream, right? A man can dream.
And I'm the total inverse of you. If you're disappointed by my realism rock of shruggy emoji and nothing, then enjoy the fantasy of my conjecture land.
Exactly.
We cover all the bases.
We did it. We're always here for the people, Matt. That's what we do.
That's what we are here for.
And, I think it's time for us to get on back to land, Matt. Dream Killer, he's out there somewhere still.
Oh, he's around. He's right over your shoulder, listener. Watch out. Back to land.
Man, that island, dude. I'm telling you.
It gets worse every time.
It really does. If nothing good happens there ever, I don't know what's going to happen to that freaking island.
Pretty soon, it's just going to be like Event Horizon. We're gonna sail out,
travel,
and we're
through
just
hell.
going to go straight to hell.
We're
like, oh no, this was supposed to be the most fun place.
And then everything I do, it's stupid that I do on the island, is just going to become normal.
Yeah, there you go.
There'll be no more any sincerity. Psychotic episodes constantly. I can't wait for that. Eric, you act like it's a foregone conclusion. Whoa,
no, Eric, I'll kick you off the show before that happens. Trust me.
Aww. You don't want to do that, Matt.
So, hey, listeners, let us know what you think.
And
do you want me to kick Eric off the show now or later? How long do you want me to wait? Let me know via email at info@thirdshift.me, tweet at us at thirdshiftme, or find us on Facebook under Third Shift. I would never really do it. Come on.
I hope not, but I don't know if he's telling the truth or not anymore. It's hard to tell. He's a dark individual. I don't really know his intentions. Help me. Help me. Oh, geez. Who's the dream killer? God, I don't know. What's this guy? Help me. Anyways, if you want to help us, go over to Patreon and throw us $1 or $2 or $5. Anything and everything helps. We try to make content that's amusing and entertaining for you. But you know what? If you can't do that, we understand because money is real. You could also go ahead and give us 5-star ratings, likes, all that good stuff on all the different things. Mailbag questions, comments, all that does help motivate us and keep us rocking and rolling and providing you with awesome content that we love to do and probably would do anyway. So, bada bing, bada boom. Don't feel bad about yourself. That's the message of the day.
That's a good message for any day. But hey, speaking of great content that we would do no matter what happened, This podcast drops every Friday, so we'll be back in your ear holes on the 18th of January for our very next episode. You can find that episode on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Podbean, on Spotify, and on YouTube. And as I always say, if you like what we're doing, you'd like to help us out, please give us a like, a rating, a review, a comment, a subscription, any kind of good thing on any one of those good services, because it does help us out. And we really do appreciate it.
Indeed we do, Matt. And you know what we also appreciate? Those 5-star ratings. But those are also... I just wanted a 5-star, you guys. Too much to ask for. All I could say, Matt, is... Hey, Matt, don't forget to say...